Don't try this at home. Here's our toilet material. Well, it's the saddest thing. Good morning. It burns. It's a Christmas miracle. Let's open it up, see how it looks. Whoa.
And what else?
What else do you need? Jeez. Welcome back, Green Starters. I'm back out here by the underground Earthbag build. Now, I have a lot to do, and today is the shortest day of the year. So I got a lot to do and not a whole lot of daytime to get it done. But we listened to your suggestions, and we decided to burn and oil the wood. So I'm gonna get Jess out here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull these individually out. I'll prep them, we'll put them back, and then I'll secure them together. Then hopefully that way they won't warp. Cross your fingers, y'all. So I still got a lot to do to get this floor ready so I can cap off the underground portion of our house and start building the dome. But one thing I have to keep up on is our toilet material. Now, if you don't know, we live out here in the desert. We don't have any septic system. We use a composting toilet system. And when you do your business, you need a type of cover material. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. A lot of people like to use sawdust. We've been using shredded straw. This long straw does no good, so we had to find a way to cut it a lot shorter. We were using our chipper shredder, but I don't think it gets it quite fine enough. So we came up with this. So what I've been doing is putting some long straw in a container like this, just partially filled. Then I've been getting this. So I'll just take the hedge trimmer, get inside here like this. Now I won't lie, it takes a little bit of time, and a mulcher would probably do a better job. But if you don't have that, if you have a hedge trimmer, or maybe even a weed whacker, you might be able to do a pretty decent job. So we get a lot of questions about what I do out here with the burning of the wood, burning, scrubbing, oiling, and stuff like that. The technique I've been using is called Shou Sugi,
Or yakisugi.
and it's a Japanese technique used for preserving and protecting the wood. Kind of a little bit more natural way of protecting the wood. Kind of reduces like chemicals of having treated wood and whatnot.
This is a technique that has been used in Japan for a very long time. They used a Japanese cedar, which is probably the best wood for that technique, but I think you can use it on pretty much any wood. I guess we have our modern spin on that. And we just use a propane torch.
And I just torched the heck out of it. So we use the propane torch just for torching. Usually it's meant for weeding. So if you're looking for a propane torch for burning wood, check in the weeding section. The oil I just use boiled linseed oil, and I mix that with odorless mineral spirits.
Just to thin it a
Just
little
to
bit.
thin it out, and then it absorbs better into the wood once you thin it out. And then probably do another coat later on when it dries. Probably a couple coats. So burn, scrub, oil it, and then you're good.
And then you could probably add more oil over time too if you wanted.
Maybe every once in a while give it a touch up, especially like if it's exposed to the elements. If it's going to be outside or whatnot, re-up it every once in a while.
Yeah, or if you're looking for like an aesthetic look to preserve a certain look, it might help to preserve that
Absolutely.
finish.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's a lengthier process having to go and torch each board, scrub it, oil it. You know, I could probably just buy treated wood, and that would probably make the process like a little easier, a little quicker.
Yeah.
But
We're trying to reduce our use of synthetic materials or chemicals
and cost.
and costs.
And I don't think any of this treated wood that we've done so far has, we've used it for a long period outside. So we'll see how it works down the line, and we'll report back. It's supposed to last a long time.
Yeah, it's supposed to make it more weather resistant.
Weather resistant, pest resistant.
Flame resistant.
So once you torch it, then it's harder to torch it again.
Yeah. And what else?
What else do you need? Jeez. So the first thing I'm going to do to lock these boards in place is to get some of these timber lock screws in on the ends. And then I'll brace up the middle. I figure if they're locked into the ends, it might keep them from twisting a bit. Then I'll get the middle locked in, then the ends locked in again.
How's my crudy pie? How you doing? You keeping watch over us? You doing a good job? He's a good boy. Good boy.
Alright, so I'm back out here early in the morning. Kind of cloudy. And not too bad temperature wise. Just about to hit 40. I'm just going to be out here in the sweatshirt. But I got the middle block secured. Got them in last night. I'm going to put a couple on each end just to lock in these two boards. Then I'm going to keep going down the line. I'm gonna get Jess out here to help me move another couple of boards. I just love the look of the burned and oiled wood. I'm kind of glad we made that decision. Like I said, I think if we just brace them right away, burn them, oil them, brace them, I think it'll be good. So we just brought over one board instead of the two like I did the first time. I figured I'd just do one board at a time, brace that up against the ones I already did, and keep going that way. For these timber lock screws, it says no pre-drilling necessary, but honestly, I find that it splits the wood pretty easily. This is pretty massive screws. So I always do a little pre-drilling before this. It definitely helps sinking these things in. Don't try this at home. Technically, I probably shouldn't be standing on the tip top of the ladder. But it works out nice though. I got a brace though, so I can't lose my balance. And I got a little work table over here.
Is that hard getting those nails in there?
A little bit. I might have to come out from underneath. Moving right along. Getting down to it, I got 5 more boards to finish.
Do you think our technique is working with doing like one at a time?
I think it's looking pretty good. I think the extra protection is worth it. They might have twisted a little bit, but they might have been twisting anyway because it's been such a long time since we had them delivered to the time we're using them. But I think burning them, oiling them, and then getting them in place is really working. And I like the fact that we went the extra mile to get it protected. I figure why not go through that little extra trouble. What I've been doing is using a combination of screws and nails. Nails going straight into the board, and I use these screws at the angle just to keep everything locked in tight. Good morning, crew. Good morning. Alright, so we're going to open our first bag. Now this bag has probably been sitting maybe a little over a week since the last rain. And remember, this bag has been through like freezing temperatures, of course that rainfall, and then a slight drizzle this morning. So let's see, let's open it up, see how it looks. Over a week after having been rained, is it still going to be wet? How's the compaction after the freezing and the thawing? Let's see how it looks. Definitely still moist. Still a little moist, definitely not dry. You know, it's winter time, a lot more clouds than normal, cooler, so as things are starting drying out as well. Still hasn't dried. It's probably going to take longer than even a week, especially in this time of year.
And these bags are just sitting right on the ground too.
That's crazy.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Just not dry.
So we'll probably give this like the second bag a whole nother week, and the third bag a week after that. So 2 weeks and 3 weeks, and we'll see how it looks, barring any other unforeseen weather events. I am almost done framing out the floor that we're putting over our underground Earthbag room. I've been working on this for the past 3 days, and each day I've only been able to do 2 boards. But these are all the 16-foot boards, so it's taken me a long time to, Jess and I have to get out here. We have to pull the boards back. I have to prep it, put it back, get everything secured. But now I have 4 more boards, and I'm not looking to make this 2 more days. I want to get this done today. Let's see if I can do it. I think it should be easier. The boards are shorter. I should be able to handle it myself, and I got a better system for attaching everything. Everything's just been going a lot faster, a lot smoother. So I'm gonna start pulling these out. We'll get them prepped, I'll get them back in. Let's get this done today. It's been going on way too long. I feel like that could have went a little smoother, but I got it. I got the first of the last 4 boards prepped. Had things I had to do this morning, some errands I had to run. Same thing with yesterday, things always come up. I had to take care of a special project, but now I got just half the day, a few more boards to do. Time's running out. And these days are short too, so I gotta get moving. I'm trying to hustle out here, but not rush, if you know what I mean. I wanna get this done quickly. I'm trying to build it as best I can, to the best of my abilities. This is gonna be our house, so want it to last. That was close. It burns. Maybe this is a little better. Like 2 more boards to lock in, but I'm running out of daylight fast. And Crew's getting impatient. He's just looking at me like, what the hell is going on? 2 more left before the end of the day. Wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck. Crew's being bathed in the holy light. Oh, Crew looks so... Crew looks holy in this light. Crew! Get a little sprinkle, y'all, a little sprinkle. It's a Christmas miracle! Crew, come on, what you doing? Whoa, look at over there. Let's get a little short burst of rain, and look at that, double rainbow. Well, it's the saddest thing. I was out here last night, working hard, ready to get it done. The spirit and the body were willing. But then this happened. The drill gave out on me. I knew the motor was going, I could hear the motor going, and then it finally threw in the towel. It had enough. Pushing it too hard, I guess. So unfortunately, the Milwaukee drill is done. Served me well for a while. But the question was, what am I gonna do now? I still got a bunch of work to do. No drill to get it done with. But then I thought of something. We do have a spare. Luckily, we had a small Makita in our possession. So not quite as powerful as the Milwaukee, but it's a nice little drill. Hopefully this will serve me for getting the rest of this done. So I'm just gonna get this last one cinched in, just put some more blocking in these last 2 areas, then it's done. Woo! It's a chilly day, but my baby's out here keeping me warm. So how'd you feel about our little Christmas miracle?
Yeah, it's still happening.
Talking about the rain, not anything else. Yeah, it's still a little drizzle coming down. I'll take it. I'll take it even if it's a little squirt. So what do you think of the framing I did here, of the floor?
It looks good.
It looks okay. Definitely a lot less warping this time than with the root cellar. Things are looking a lot better. Perfect? No. But has anything I ever done out here perfect? Now, if she did it, it would be perfect.
What did it take forever?
But we might not have a house for a while. So the Makita drill, it definitely got me through this build, but it is maybe household use. It's 12 volt. It's definitely not for construction purposes. But the framing is done. Once it stops drizzling out here, we'll be able to start on the OSB. So the OSB, sealing up the bedroom, and then do we start with the dome?
Yeah.
So we're getting there. We get there. We keep promising the dome, but then we don't deliver.
It's getting closer.
It's getting closer. So hang in there with us. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Merry Christmas. Today is our Christmas, but you'll be seeing this afterwards. But we hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. We're gonna maybe take it easy a little bit today, huh?
Easier than usual.
Easy, maybe a little easier than usual. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.